Okay, I thought that I was just going to get in and get dirty. However, I wanted to have my driftwood good and stable, and set that down in the tank first, and then have my, then dirt and, gravel, whatever, substrate on top of that. But I wanted to set the driftwood first. However, came across some driftwood problems. This is the piece of driftwood that I wanted in my tank. This is the one that I had set aside for my tank. However, it's really, really sexy, but it's not working. It's not working in the tank. It's just like aesthetically, it just kept on like posing more problems than solutions, because I didn't want just one piece of driftwood in the tank. I wanted a few pieces, and it just was in conflict with the other pieces, and I tried a couple of different arrangements, and I was never happy. So yeah, it's a sexy piece, and sometimes that happens design wise. You have your mind, in your mind's eye you have something, and then just like circumstances just out of your control, and then you have to think on the fly. And that could be my art background is just making me think that way, where I'm just gonna have to reevaluate, rethink my design plan. So I had another piece of driftwood that I really, really liked, and I had set in the tank, but yeah, they just started conflicting, and this was initially glued onto this here piece of tile. Don't use this stuff, this little lightweight tile, and this is Gorilla Glue, mind you, and I've got my opinion about Gorilla Glue, and it's not a fond one, but so that's basura. That tile is way, way, way too light. So I got some sandpaper and a little empty jar, and sandpapered. I had a big chunk of Gorilla Glue on there, sandpapered that down, and I went to Home Depot and picked up a nice, good, thick, heavy tile. However, this tile doesn't fit in the tank. This tile is too big. This is a 12 by 12. I thought this would fit in my tank. No, it doesn't. It goes in there, but then it won't touch the bottom. So I'm gonna have to go out onto the street and take a hammer to this or whatever and chop some of this down so that it actually fits into the tank, and I could glue this onto a nice heavy piece of tile. Why? Because I've already created a replacement sexy for this sexy. I made my own sexy, and I'm bringing sexy back. Boom. Look at that. So on another channel, how you can create your own driftwood designs using pieces you already have. So from my driftwood collection, I went and I picked up some zip ties from Home Depot and zip tied 2 pieces of driftwood that I really liked. Boom, check that out. Took the zip tie, got that in there. So made my own sexy. But this piece of driftwood does not, I just can't zip tie it the way I want to. I can't construct this the way I want to via zip tie. So that's why, bringing it back to you on this level, that's why I need it to be anchored down. So I'm trying to create something like, I don't know, kind of like that. And I don't know if I'm getting that in the camera, because, Jean does all this stuff on her own. I've got camera crew. I don't have somebody helping me out. I don't have an assistant. So I don't know if we're getting all this in, but I'm trying to do this one, foreground kind of, and these 2 supporting staff type thing. So anyway, what are your thoughts on driftwood? How do you manage your driftwood? when you're doing your little aquascaping or whatever, how do you plan your driftwood? Yeah, I would love to know, like, driftwood arrangement tips and tricks. Anyway, this video is already too long. Just letting you guys know what I'm doing, my little update. And Amber, I'm right on your heels. We're both setting up tanks at the same time, and she's already got like a little head start on me. So I'm trying to catch up, girlfriend. Anyway, this is Gene, aka the Brooklyn Blue Jay. Be well all.